Hey everyone, this is Tiara from Journey of Grace channel, just coming to do a check-in to let you know how it's been going. So the last time that I checked in, I was letting you know that I was very sad, depressed, disappointed, discouraged, and everything else because I cheated the entire week of my anniversary and I did terrible. And when I got on the scale on Monday, I was like 13 pounds up. So I tried to start back eating right. I think it was Monday. And I got back on the scale the next day and I was like 16 pounds up. Like I gained like 3 more pounds. It was crazy. So that was very, very, very discouraging, and it kind of caused me another day of binge eating. That's the bad news. The good news is that today my daughter had a field trip for the first time. We're homeschoolers, as I told you previously, and this is our first year. So we went to a corn maze today with my sisters because they're also homeschoolers, and it was a corn maze, and you like have to go through this maze, and you find these, like, you have to find 6 poles. They got a stamp. They got the number on each stamp. You have to stamp your card 6 different times, 6 different poles. So you go through dead ends, around in circles, and everything else. And I was so tired. I'm telling you, my feet was hurting, my leg was hurting, my back was hurting, my stomach was hurting, oh, my ankles was hurting, everything was hurting. My knees were hurting. I'm not sure if you know, but I have had knee surgery multiple times on one of my knees. I also have tendonitis in my feet, and because I'm flat-feeted, but I had on some pretty good shoes. I bought some Brooks. They're kind of like around the area of New Balance, and they're specially made for people that have like flat feet, things like that. But I was still in pain, so I made it maybe 30 minutes through that maze, and I had to make me a new pathway and get out of there because I was so tired. I was frustrated. I was, everywhere, and the kids was just running and playing and just so full of energy, and I was just like, look, I'm tired. My sisters and everybody are fit. They're small, very small frame, maybe 130 pounds tops, 140 at the most. It was probably 6 adults and probably like 11 kids, I think. I think it was like 11 kids. And it was like 6 or 7 adults. And I was the only one that was obese there. And it was disappointing. It was embarrassing for me to have to leave out of the maze and go sit. They also had a zip line. If you're over 300 pounds, you could not get on the zip line. Well, that was very discouraging too, because I had to watch everybody else have fun. Watching the kids go up and down. I was too tired to do any of that, and I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. So it was, I know that my husband and my sisters didn't look at me like that as being an embarrassment or being fat or different things like that, but to me, within myself, it was very embarrassing. It was very disappointing. I did not use it, I did not allow it to make me discouraged, to make me want to give up. I used it as fuel, to keep me going, to pump me back up, to jump me back in the game, that I want a healthy lifestyle for my daughter. I want to be able to do things with my daughter. I want a healthy lifestyle for my family all together. It's not fair for my husband to have to stay in that corn maze and I wasn't able to be there with her. I wanted to enjoy those memorable moments with her, and I could not because of my weight, So right now I'm just allowing that to be fuel to keep me going, to start me back on track. It was my motivation. It was all these little things that even started this journey from the get-go, wanting to be a better parent, wanting to do certain things. When I did lose weight the first time, me and my daughter used to bike ride every day for like an hour. I was way more active. I used to walk from the bus stop with her on my neck, toting her, like she was like 50 pounds at the time. And it was awesome. I could just do so many things with her that I'm not able to do now. And I wasn't that small. I had got to like 270 one time. And as you know, now I'm like 370. I was like 375, 376 when I got on the scale Tuesday. So I just came to say that I'm not doing a weigh-in Friday. I'm going to stay away from that scale. It has affected me emotionally and mentally. I will jump back on there at the end of next week, which would be the end of week 6. So end of week 5 would not have a weigh-in, unfortunately. I'm just going to focus on getting my stuff back together, getting my calories back down, getting my meal prepping done, and staying on track and beating these cravings, because I opened myself up to so many cravings since I ate all of that junk over the weekend. And now I'm going all back through the cycle. It is not worth cheating. It is not worth it. It is not worth starting over, especially in keto. Getting knocked out of ketosis and having to work your butt off to get back in there, it's just not good. So for the rest of this week, I'm going to focus on me a meal plan, getting everything tracked in MyFitnessPal, making sure I don't go over my calories, make sure I stay away from carbs and sweets. I may even try to incorporate exercising a little bit, because I did make it 30 minutes in that maze. So maybe I can go walking around a block that I stay in. Maybe it won't be as bad as I thought it would be. So I will be attempting to do some of that today, this week I mean, and go from there. But as of right now, I'm staying away from that scale until the end of next week, and hopefully I've been lost the weight that I did gain, and maybe even more. You never know. But that's about it. I'm just here to be honest with you as usual, and make sure I be honest with myself, not deceive myself in any way. But I will tell you that I know that all of us that are on this journey have those moments of discouragement and those moments of not fitting in, and we just kind of have to sit on the sideline and watch. But I tell you that we can overcome this, and we will overcome this. This is a journey. We have our struggles, we have our up and downs, but we do have the victory in the end. That's what I believe as a follower of Yeshua, that I do have the victory in the end, and I believe that you do as well. So don't give up. You will find that spark that starts you back. You will find that moment, that realization that grabs you, that, hey, straighten up. Let's get this. You can do this. You don't have to give up. So that's about it, y'all. Just remember to stay true to yourself, be true to Yahweh, and you'll always be true to others. Talk to you later. Bye.